Hey guys, what's going on? This is Casher here, YS Stocks and Options, and let's do the market forecast. Let's see what we're seeing in the market itself, right? As you guys can see, for the last 6 weeks or so, the market has been grinding higher and higher and higher. You're talking about the IWM Russell 2000, the QQQs, right? Nasdaq 100, Dow Jones Industrial, and S&P 500, and that's been going on for what, at least 6 weeks, right? So we saw the Russell 2000, for example, consolidate, right? Accumulate really around 176 and 164, right? 164 to 176 accumulated there. Now it's been advancing thereafter. When exactly it's gonna decline, we don't know, right? But of course, we know that it has to what? Distribute before decline. So all the market, the entire market has been grinding higher. And our forecast, even though we had a few, well, last week we had expected the market to pull back a little bit. Still going to keep the same price target for those, but we're just going to extend the date on those in particular, right? To check it out, we're going to look at the weekly chart for each one of the indexes here and just do the forecast from there. Again, we're expecting the market to go a little bit higher based on what we look at as far as the technical is concerned, because we had each and every one of these guys here just grind higher for some reason. So let's go on this journey. So the first thing I'm going to show you here, this is the chart of the IWM, the Russell 2000, right? IWM Russell 2000. And as you can see here, we had some support, right? We had a support line established, and then we had a resistance line here, right? And IWM was actually trading within this channel, right? You guys can see that. So this is the channel that IWM was trading underneath. Let's go this way. Trading this channel here. But if you notice, look what happened, right? The Russell 2000 broke here through this channel on the 25th of July, really 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, it broke. And once it broke through that channel, right, resistance, it's been grinding higher. So the forecast for this one, for IWM, be conservative here. We're going to go to 207.84, right? We're looking left here. This is a key support area. Right? This is key resistance, did I say? So we're going to go to 207.84 for the Russell 2000. Check out the Dow Jones Industrial weekly chart. Again, this was the previous. So we're going to extend this one, extend this forecast here for September, because I still am compelled that this trend is not going to go any, it's not going to change it, right? Just gonna extend this one out. But again, right, we had massive bullish candle here for the Russell 2000. And if I were to draw a resistance line from there to there, it's closer. Look at this. It already broke through resistance. Right. So for the forecast for this one for next week, again, this is Dow Jones Industrial. We're gonna go with forecast of again, we look left. We're gonna be conservative, 347.28, right? This is next week, right? Say September 12th, but we're gonna go here. 22nd, right? 22nd of August, we're gonna go to 346. We're gonna go a little bit higher. 346. 347.16. Let's look at the Qs, triple Qs. So for the Qs, we have it for $337.21. Again, that's for the 23rd of for next week, right? 23rd of August, right? 327, 337.21. And we just extended this downward forecast that we had for last week to September 27th, right? September 27th, that's 311.02. But next week, right, or this upcoming week, this is what we're expecting. Let's look at the S&P 500. So the S&P 500, we have it forecasting for $436.89, right, for the 22nd of August. Again, we extended this forecast from last week, pushed it all the way to September timeframe. So next week, higher, still believing for 122, all the way extending out to September. If we look at the VIX, where's the VIX telling us? The VIX has been going lower and lower and lower, right? So we had the VIX here actually. This one did not fail because it actually hit the price target here. Let's look at the daily chart for the VIX. So the VIX hit our price target here of 2468. So that was a success. Boom. From here, remove that. VIX closed in a bearish engulfing, right? This is a bearish engulfing candle. Bearish engulfing candle. So if we look at that, I'm definitely expecting the VIX to pull tomorrow as the market goes higher. Right, so I'm going to do a forecast on the VIX. So we know if the VIX is going lower, what's happening there? That means the market's going to rally, right? So going to have the VIX to 18. It's going to be it's actually, 1872. 1872. Right. 1872 for the VIX. Again, if the VIX goes lower, the market has to go higher. Right. But I still have a long forecast for the VIX eventually, right? Eventually hitting 38.62. But that's the forecast. And we're expecting the entire market to rally a little bit higher. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm still going to be buying some call debit spreads and calls on the market, right? Which I did for Lemonade, and that one has actually played out very well, to be exact. This is a trade that that we put out there a little while ago. So this forecast was for Lemonade for 28.66. You guys can see here, this trade was successful, right? Because it hit that price target. Boom. Right. We're going to close that one out. And I was also on this one as well. That one didn't pan out as well, right? As well as we thought it was. But holding strong on Lemonade, right? As we look into the weekly chart in Lemonade, Lemonade's been turning it up. And on top of that, it's had some really, really great news, right? So for the next few weeks, easily expecting Lemonade to do well. I'm going to put a forecast here on Lemonade if it allows me. Go to 36.65. 36.91 for Lemonade, right? It's my forecast for Lemonade there. Right? So we'll see what happens. So again, I have 100 contracts of Lemonade right now, just to offset the puts that I purchased, right? So I bought 100 last week on Wednesday. I'm actually up 50% right now. We'll see what happens with this particular trade. Right? The reason why I really love this trade here was because when originally it hadn't crossed the 200 moving average. This is what it is. This is the mean right here, the mean, right? The 21 moving average, as we call it. So it hadn't crossed the mean before, but as you can see here, boom, right? It broke through the mean, broke through this resistance area here, which leads me to believe that, right, it was going to go higher. Broke the resistance once again over here at $28.38, second resistance. And now we have it at key level resistance, $32.16. So the next journey for Lemonade, I have it at 34 bucks, right? with the higher possibility of 36.76 or 36.91. So we'll see how this one pans out. Again, I'm expecting big things for Lemonade, seeing that they beat earnings, right? And they just had a merger with another insurance company, vehicle insurance company, as you pay as you go, if I believe correctly. Let us know what you think about this, right? Again, we expect the market to go higher. This is Castro signing out. Peace and always be blessed.